Welcome to the land of romance, art, and culinary magic, France. A country where food isn't just sustenance, it's an experience, a tradition, and an art form. Today, we're taking you on a delicious journey through 30 of the best foods to eat in France. From flaky pastries to hearty stews, each dish tells a story of culture, history, and passion. So grab a glass of wine and prepare to feast your senses. 1. Croissant. Our journey begins with the most iconic French breakfast staple, the croissant. Buttery, flaky, and baked to golden perfection, this crescent-shaped pastry is a true masterpiece of French baking. Did you know that its origins trace back to Austria? Yet the French transformed it into the culinary icon we know today. Pair it with coffee, and you've got yourself the quintessential French breakfast. 2. Baguette. Next up, the baguette, the undisputed symbol of France. This bread is so revered that there are laws protecting its traditional recipe. With its crispy crust and soft, airy interior, the baguette is perfect for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Grab one fresh from the boulangerie, and you'll understand why it's a French obsession. 3. Ratatouille. A dish as vibrant as the south of France itself, ratatouille. This vegetable medley, made with zucchini, eggplant, peppers, and tomatoes, is stewed to perfection with olive oil and herbs. Whether served as a side or a main, it's a celebration of Provence's sun-soaked flavors. 4. Bœuf bourguignon. Rich, hearty, and bursting with flavor, bœuf bourguignon is French comfort food at its finest. Tender chunks of beef are braised in Burgundy wine with garlic, onions, and mushrooms. Each bite is a melt-in-your-mouth experience that's perfect for chilly evenings. 5. Coq au vin. Imagine chicken simmered in red wine with mushrooms, onions, and a hint of garlic, that's coq au vin. This dish has ancient roots, but it was Julia Child who brought it to the world's attention. It's a true showcase of French cooking's ability to turn simple ingredients into something extraordinary. 6. Quiche Lorraine. From the region of Lorraine comes quiche Lorraine, a savory tart filled with cream, eggs, and smoky bacon. It's rich, satisfying, and perfect for brunch or a light dinner. Add a side salad, and you have a classic French meal. 7. Duck confit, confit de canard. Few dishes capture the soul of French cuisine like duck confit. The duck is slow-cooked in its own fat until it's tender and juicy, then crisped to golden perfection. Paired with potatoes or a fresh salad, it's pure culinary bliss. 8. Steak frites. Simple yet iconic, steak frites is exactly what it sounds like, a juicy steak served alongside perfectly golden fries. It's the go-to dish for a casual French bistro experience, and it never disappoints. 9. French onion soup, soupe à l'oignon. Comfort in a bowl, French onion soup. Made with caramelized onions and beef broth, it's topped with a slice of bread and a blanket of melted Gruyere cheese. The best part? Breaking through that cheesy crust for your first spoonful. 10. Cassoulet. From the heart of southwestern France comes cassoulet, a slow-cooked casserole of white beans, sausages, and duck. This dish is as hearty as it is flavorful, a true testament to French rustic cooking. 11. Camembert. Let's take a detour into France's world-famous cheese culture, starting with camembert. This soft, creamy cheese hails from Normandy and has a rich, earthy flavor. Pair it with crusty bread and a glass of cider, and you'll understand why the French treat cheese as an art form. 12. Brie. Meet Brie, camembert's equally famous cousin. Often called the queen of cheeses, Brie is mild, buttery, and luxurious. Whether served as part of a cheese board or baked with honey and nuts, it's always a crowd pleaser. 13. Roquefort. For those who love bold flavors, there's Roquefort. This blue cheese is made from sheep's milk and aged in the limestone caves of southern France. Its tangy, salty taste is unforgettable, perfect crumbled over salads or enjoyed on its own with a glass of white wine. 14. Comté. Nutty, firm, and aged to perfection, Comté is a hard cheese from the Jura region. It's incredibly versatile, making it a favorite for both snacking and cooking. Ever had fondue? Chances are, Comte played a starring role. 15. Bouillabaisse. From the sun-soaked coast of Marseille comes bouillabaisse, a traditional fish stew. It's a symphony of fresh seafood, saffron, and Provençal herbs. Served with a side of crusty bread and rouille, it's more than a dish, it's an experience that transports you to the Mediterranean. 16. Oysters, huîtres. France's coastline offers some of the best oysters in the world. Fresh, briny, and served with a squeeze of lemon or a splash of mignonette, they're a staple at celebrations, especially during the holidays. 17. Moles frites. Another seaside favorite is moles frites, mussels cooked in white wine, garlic, and herbs, paired with crispy fries. It's simple, satisfying, and the kind of dish you'll crave long after your trip to France. 18. Éclair. When it comes to pastries, the éclair reigns supreme. This delicate choux pastry is filled with creamy custard and topped with a glossy chocolate glaze. Light, airy, and decadent, it's the perfect afternoon pick-me-up. 19. Macarons. Delicate, colorful, and almost too pretty to eat, macarons are tiny works of art. These almond meringue cookies come in flavors ranging from classic vanilla to exotic matcha. Every bite is a perfect balance of crunch and creaminess. 20. Crème brûlée. Few desserts are as satisfying as crème brûlée. Beneath its caramelized sugar crust lies a rich, velvety custard that melts in your mouth. It's the ultimate French dessert, both simple and sophisticated. 21. Tarte tatin. Tarte tatin is the dessert born from a happy accident. This upside-down caramelized apple tart was first created by the Tatin sisters in the 19th century, and it's been a favorite ever since. Warm, buttery, and slightly tangy, it's best enjoyed with a dollop of cream. 22. Madeleines. These small, shell-shaped sponge cakes, known as madeleines, are as charming as they are delicious. Their buttery, lemony flavor pairs perfectly with a cup of tea or coffee. It's no wonder they're a staple in French households. 23. Choucroute garnie. From the Alsace region comes choucroute garnie, a hearty dish of sauerkraut topped with various meats and sausages. It's the perfect blend of French and German influences, and it's sure to warm you up on a cold day. 24. Galette de Roisse. Traditionally eaten during Epiphany, the galette de Roisse is a flaky puff pastry filled with almond frangipane. Inside, you'll find a fève, a small figurine. Whoever finds it in their slice gets to wear the crown and be king or queen for the day. 25. Tartiflette. Next is the French Alps, tartiflette, a hearty casserole of potatoes, bacon, onions, and gooey reblochon cheese. It's the ultimate comfort food, perfect for après-ski or any cold winter night. 26. Salade niçoise. Fresh, colorful, and packed with Mediterranean flavors, the salade niçoise is a true celebration of Provence. Traditionally made with tuna, green beans, potatoes, olives, and hard-boiled eggs, this salad is as satisfying as it is beautiful. Perfect for a light lunch or a picnic by the sea, it's a dish that embodies the spirit of the French Riviera. 27. Croque monsieur. When it comes to French comfort food, the croque monsieur reigns supreme. This classic ham and cheese sandwich is slathered with bechamel sauce and grilled until golden and gooey. Feeling fancy? Add a fried egg on top, and you've got yourself a croque madame. 28. Sole meunière. Simplicity meets elegance in sole meunière. This dish features delicate sole fish lightly dredged in flour, then cooked in brown butter and finished with a squeeze of lemon. It's a dish that famously captivated Julia Child and remains a favorite for seafood lovers worldwide. 29. Pissaladière. Straight from the sunny streets of Nice comes pissaladière, a savory tart that's as flavorful as it is unique. Topped with sweet caramelized onions, briny anchovies, and olives, this dish is the French answer to pizza. Serve it warm or at room temperature for a delicious snack or appetizer. 30. Clafoutis. Ending on a sweet note, we have clafoutis, a rustic dessert that feels like a warm hug. This custard-like tart is traditionally made with black cherries, baked until golden, and dusted with powdered sugar. Simple, comforting, and utterly delicious, it's a taste of the French countryside in every bite. And there you have it, the 30 dishes you should try out in France. These dishes paint a fuller picture of France's incredible culinary heritage. From the sunny shores of Nice to the bustling cafés of Paris, French cuisine is a feast for the senses. Which dish would you add to your list? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more delicious adventures. Until next time, bon appétit!